Okay, continue to do battle here. Another elimination round. Basically, once you lose 2, you're done. So, losing the first one, not fun. Here's mulligan for him. We're gonna keep because of Sign in Blood. Sign in Blood should be able to draw us into whatever we need. If his deck is aggroing, sees mulligan down to 5. If his deck is aggro, the Bolt should be able to hold him off. Island go. Okay. If this is some kind of like mono blue control, I'm less excited about the hand. Although I do have 3 2-for-1s in my hand, and he did mold a 5 already. So island go. Well, as tempting as it is to wait till he taps out for something, I think we're just gonna try to Sign in Blood here. He'll probably let this go. So we're really only getting 1 card. We'll have to discard at the end of turn. We're just going to discard an Evolving Wilds. Not that great for us, but keep our hand full. Hopefully he won't hit too much. Then I think we go Spectre, Spectre over the next couple turns. No reason to give away that we are also a red deck. Although Evolving Wilds should be a clue. We have another color. I fully expect both of these Spectres to be countered. And I was wrong. I guess his hand is just garbage. Oh, I see. He's just screwed. That makes sense. Is he some kind of combo? He is. Okay, he's just a combo deck with a really bad draw. That makes a lot more sense. Now he's back up to 5 cards. Now I feel a lot less sorry for him. More bummer. We cannot play Augur of Skulls and Spectre in the same turn. Bummer, bummer. We can Sign in Blood and then play Augur. I think that's what we're gonna do, cause he could still be going off this turn, despite how bad he's had it. If he doesn't go off this turn, though, we're definitely gonna wreck him, because we're gonna play Mountain, beat in with Augur, or beat in with Liliana Spectre. Then we're gonna play Augur. Next turn we're gonna Augur and Spectre in. If he does not Temporal Storm our board right here, which he probably will, but there's not much we can do about that. Hopefully he will not be able to create too much board position in the meantime. He also probably does not have a deep analysis because he would have discarded it to Spectre, unless he drew it. 4C is a good sign because he had to tap all his mana to do that. So it means he's not going off this turn. So we'll get 3 cards out of his hand next turn. If we want to. Let's see where he puts his 4 scry cards. Top, 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 and top. So he left them all there. Interesting. So we definitely want to get him with the Augur. It's not great, but especially if he drew into deep analysis, but there's nothing we can do about that. If he did draw into deep analysis and discards it, then at least he won't be able to cast it twice. So land deep analysis. That's about what we expected. That's a good draw. So now we can get 2 more cards from him because we're going to play Spectre and he has to discard, and then we're going to play Rats and he has to discard. I mean, make no mistake, he can absolutely still go off from here. Arcane Denial. Seems like... Arcane Denial? Is that really an Arcane Denial? I didn't know anybody played that. Good to know. So we'll get him for another card here. And took away Snap. So next turn he's going to have his draw for the turn. And the 2 cards from Deep Analysis. I bet one of his cards is a Sunscape Familiar because he fetched the plains. So he could still go off right here. He probably wouldn't be able to play a bunch of things and go off unless he got really lucky. But stranger things have happened. That Nightscape familiar looks like a good bolt target. Unless he plays a swamp here. And even then, looks like an okay bolt target. Chancery's good. Bounce land pads his hand with land, so we can't get him with more discard. Yeah, Bolt's actually pretty bad here, because he could have Snap. We're gonna play Rager first. Unearth would be a nice draw. Sign in Blood is not a great draw. It's not a terrible draw. Okay. Do I beat downs and give him the opportunity to... Yeah, I do. I'm gonna beat down. If he wants to block and trade his familiar for my rats, I think I let him. Because then I can save the bolt for the white guy. But he's not gonna block. He goes to 8. So... See, I could bowl this guy, or I could bowl him, and then he'd be at 5, and next turn with all my creatures and my Sign in Blood, I might just be able to kill him. But I think I'm gonna do... I think I'm gonna just bolt him. Bowl this guy. If he has a Snap, at least he has to use it now. Which will save him from generating too much mana next turn. Ooh, Arcane Denial. So I get to draw some more cards. But so does he. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'll drop to 13 to draw some more. That's a lot of burn. Now I kind of wish I had burned him. I would like to draw 2 cards, in fact. Yeah, even if he quote-unquote goes off here, I might be able to get him anyway. He would have to play... He would have to play 10 copies of Temporal Storm to bounce my board. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying that would be quite a run, even for this deck. Mole Drifter is annoying. No Frantic Search. Dang it! Shouldn't have said anything. Well, hopefully he doesn't get the Deep Analysis as well, because then we're really screwed. I feel like he's already got Temporal Storm, because he probably wouldn't have discarded another Frantic Search if he didn't have it. So... Demonic Wall. Okay. Demonic Wall targeting Snap. That isn't good. So, with Mnemonic Wall and Snap and the Familiars, I'm pretty sure he can just generate infinite mana here. Question being, does he have some Fireball type effect in his deck, or is he just building up a bunch of mana while he can? He's probably going to build up a bunch of mana and Storm, bounce Mole Drifter, replay it, and then Temporal and kill me. He's got infinite mana, infinite Storm, I think. Or is it infinite? It costs 3 to play Wall and 1 to play Snap, and he gets 4 mana each turn. So he actually is not netting any mana, he's just netting a whole bunch of Storm. Which means that his last card is the bounce spell, more than likely. He's at 8, so I can go... there's really not much good if he can bounce my whole board. Alright, this is getting on my nerves, because he has more than enough Storm to do whatever the heck he wants. So... I don't know what's taking him so long. A4C. Okay. Bottom, bottom, top, top, and draw.